Reflected from football from football. How about it? I'm gonna go. That's number. I'm back with that. I'm wearing ship. Good about. And that's my review. And I'm sticking to it. I haven't had orange slices in a long time. This ain't your daddy's orange slice. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about them. Will you buy cocktail home for? Deal, honey. About good deal. Stop a blowjob. Arthur's like, I heard blowjob. I think I heard blowjob. What's poppin', everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. I'm early. I want to thank our sponsors. It's Coke Zero. Could you imagine if I did a commercial for Coke Zero? Today, guys, if you want to have a body like mine, Coke Zero's the answer. How soon until they went out of business? How soon do you think it would be until they went out of business? Okay, so I hadn't done my news in like 3 months. The first newscast since April. May, June, July. April 7th, I think, was the last time I did the news. And I get up in the morning, I'm exhausted. I have to work every day. Anyways, so today I got up. I said, first thing I did was I got the 4 shorties off of me. Like, girls, get off of me. Then I used to have a joke when I did stand up. I said, every morning I wake up at 8 o'clock. I take a poop, and I get out of bed at 8:05. That's why I don't do stand up anymore. It's almost time. This is a little behind the scenes shenanigans that go on. So I said I'm going to do the news today. And it's like pitch black out here. It's not just because I'm wearing shades. It's like gloomy and loomy and snoomy. It's going to rain. I don't think we're going to get through this broadcast. And I had something really, really important I wanted to tell you guys. This is so important. I need everyone to listen. No. A procedure or blowjob. Second. Okay. And that's a fact. That's how I live my life. Alright, let's start the show. Enough shenanigans. Enough shenanigans. Let's start the shenanigans. Look at this. They're closer to getting Hunter Biden. In 4 more years, they're going to have enough evidence to maybe get some evidence. 4 more years, guys. Hang in there. It's going to rain. I'm telling you right now. Look how good I look. I look this good for rain. Oh, with my glasses on, I don't look that good anymore. Hi, Valerie. Adam's here. Valerie, why didn't you tell me Adam was here? I would have wore a better shirt. I would have ironed my shirt. I didn't know Adam was coming today. No one told me. Rev, what's your problem? It's a little hot. It's a little buttoned up. I should come down. See, you can do the disco thing. RJ's here. Bone Man, what's up, Playboy? Nyan's here. Valerie's in the house. Karina, hi Karina. Stacy D. Hi, Stacy D. Rev's in the house. Hi, Rev. We've got viewer mail today. Roy, what's going on, Roy? Mr. Bot, how's my friend Mr. Bot doing? Miguel Gonzalez is here? Why doesn't anybody tell me these things? And look at this. Dory Doo's in the house. Dory Doo ain't been here in months. We gave away free iPads the other day and Dory Doo missed out. Frank's here. Hi, Frank. Randy Milton's in the house? Randy Milton wants Joe to come back. As soon as I find Joe, I'll let him know that Randy Milton misses him. Yesterday, guys, when I'm walking down the street and I see a bad little female walking at me, I do the same thing all the time. If I have enough courage and if I think she's going to have some eye contact and doesn't have earbuds, I'll say, hey. And I just keep walking. She's walking this way, I walk this way, hey, and then we just keep walking. Sometimes she'll smile, sometimes she'll smirk, sometimes she don't say nothing. Yesterday was a one in a lifetime. Walking down the street, coming from the post office. The baddest of bad. A dime piece. She's wearing spandex, little biker shorts, a little biker, the biker bra thing, the little, oh, she was so fine. And I did the old, hey girl. She stopped. She said, hey. I go, oh shit. This hasn't happened in about 14 years. She stopped. I didn't have a plan B. I started to panic. I go, I did this. She stopped and I made the mistake. She's wearing a very, very tight, revealing, like something you would wear to aerobics. And I did this. I went. And I don't ever do shit like that. I felt like such a creep. I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry I lifted you up and down like that. She goes, no, it's fine. Where are you going? And I thought, oh God, what did I get myself into? I don't got a plan B. Mike Tyson said everybody wants to fight till you get punched in the mouth. Then you start rethinking things. I said, where are you going? She goes, I'm going with you. I go, oh shit. Oh boy. I said, well, I'm going to a dinner party. I wasn't. I was lying. I had a bag in my hand. I'm like, I'm going to a dinner party. Look at this bag of papers. Anyways, super sweet, super cute. Asked for my number. I give her my number. And I'm saying, oh my God, Boogie Bob, you still got it. This is a true story. You still got it. Ladies love you. Oh, hell yeah. I got about 8 feet away. She goes, wait a minute. You didn't ask my rates. I go, excuse me? She goes, you never asked my rates. And I'm still kind of bewildered because it's daylight. It's broad daylight. It's 5 o'clock. I go, what do you mean? She goes, well, it's 100 per head. And so now I'm humiliated. I go, that's a good deal. That's $100, you say? That's a good deal. I'll call you. Bro, I was just laughing and crying all the way home. Where are you going? I'm going with you, Daddy. Oh, well, I'm going to a dinner party. So, here, let me get your number on there. What's your rates? Oh, shit, you're a prostitute. I am so sorry. I thought you liked me. 100 is a pretty good deal, I think. I gotta look it up. It's been a while. I don't know. Never paid for it. The Red Lobster, you gotta buy the Red Lobster and the nails and the hair. That's usually $200. I can cut out the middleman. Wait a minute. You didn't ask my rates. Pardon me? My rates. What are you talking about? I was leaving the house today. That's a true story, by the way. Stay tuned for part 2. There won't be a part 2, trust me. I'm leaving the house today and all over the news, LeBron James. His young son is named Bronny. I don't know if he's LeBron James Jr. or just Bronny. Bronny is he's a billionaire already and the kid's 20 years old. 18 years old. He's in college at USC. He is the reason LeBron James says he's hung around for so long because he wants his last season to be when his son plays in the NBA, which is 2 more years from now, maybe 3. So LeBron James has always said, I'm going to be playing with my son. That's my dream. Well, his son today had a massive heart attack on the court. Cardiac arrest, rushed to emergency room in critical condition. He is, from what I hear as I left, off the respirators and all that, but LeBron James, his son, Bronny, if you know anything about basketball or you know anything about LeBron James, you know his son is he has children, he has several children, but his son is in college. He is a remarkable player. He's no LeBron James, who would be? But he had a massive cardiac arrest on the court, passed out, 911, ambulances came, and so my prayers go to LeBron James and his entire family. Now, LeBron James is a billionaire, but that can't stop your son from dying. You can't buy that back. So I'm praying that they get another chance. Unfortunately, when you have respiratory failure or a cardiac arrest that at that age, and you're in that good a shape, 18, 19. When you're my age, it's over. You're nothing. But when you're 18 or 19, you got the whole world ahead of you. And a lot of times when it does happen, it's some kind of hereditary something or other, or an aneurysm or some kind of... Anyways, I hope that the kid is able to replay the game. If not, they're all billionaires. Retire, go to Tahiti. Wait a minute, you didn't ask me my rates. It's 100 for heads. Oh, that sounds like a deal. What's it cost just to look at you while I play canasta? I do want to give a personal shout out before I continue on. I've really got to shave. Uh-oh, I want to put my address on it. Look at that. Look at that. Old Boogie Bob got the most beautiful card. I have to show it to you. Got a little cat on the back. I got the most beautiful card. Almost made me cry. Inside is this little tiny card. It says, "Hi Bob, just a note to say hi, smile, and have a great day. Thanks for being you, Tammany." I told you guys Tammany is amazing. But I looked around and there was no money in here. I couldn't find. So I think Tammany forgot to put the $400 in there. I kept looking. But maybe something better than that. Share kindness and love with me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And this was in there. How cool is this? You guys want to see something really cool? Look at that! Look at this thing! Yeah, look at the thing! This is the thing of the thing! It's got these flowers and this little... That is super duper cute. One of my ladies was like, "Who gave you that?" I go, "A beautiful woman." Tammany, thank you. That means the world to me. I really appreciate it. I didn't find the $400, but I'm going to keep looking. It probably fell out. It could be anywhere. I don't know. But I really, really enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Tammany. I appreciate you very much. I don't get no mail. All right. We're back at it. Back at it. Your dad's a crack addict. I fold the money like an adjustable Craftmatic. I think the biggest creep in the world is the pillow guy. Mike Pillow. Guy had a business worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Now it's worth 86 bucks. Go on, my friend. I don't want her number. Nobody's number. Today I don't want nobody's number. After what happened yesterday, she's gonna charge me something for her number. I don't. They're soulmates. I don't know. Robber romance. Look at this couple. A family that steals together, squeals together. He stole her phone, and then he stole her heart. I told you. It's gonna rain, bro. I'm sorry. I even brought you out here. I just hadn't done the news in a while. It's been like 4 months. It's gonna rain. Peace. A Brazilian woman brought new meaning to the crime of passion after revealing that she fell in love with a mugger who robbed her. And now the two have become inseparable. You remember that cute story where we met? We're having drinks. How about you? Remember the story where you met? Yeah, we were at church. How about you? I stabbed you with a knife and took your wallet. Oh my God, that was so romantic. It was a Tuesday. This lady's a moron. A mugger. He robbed her. The couple shared the story of their romance in a Twitter video which got 232,000 views online. I was walking down the street where he lives, and unfortunately I was mugged. The woman identified as Emanuela. This sounds like one of those letters to Playboy. And then the pizza guy came out in a pair of shorts. At a media event in Brazil. The unidentified thief swiped her phone but claimed that he had a sudden change of heart midway through the robbery when he saw Emmanuel's photos on her phone. I was going through a difficult situation because I didn't have a woman. Girl, these are red flags. When I saw her photo on the phone, I said to myself, what a beautiful brunette. You don't see a brunette like that every day. I actually regretted stealing from her. Fortunately for him, he already had her number. I want to punch them both in the face. I'll punch the guy in the face. I'll have Bria punch the... RJ always likes me to post pictures of Bria. So there's my baby. And guess what? She don't charge me nothing. I do gotta buy her Red Lobster every now and then. When I saw her photo, I said, there's a beautiful brunette. The two have now reportedly been dating for 2 years. Last week, I took her out to eat. And while she was in the bathroom, I stole money from her purse. Oh, he's the gift that keeps on giving. Shout out to Bria. Okay. The most eligible bachelor on the planet used to be me. Now it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady with his 5 or 6 Super Bowl rings. And he is, oh boy. That was lightning, my friends. I hear the thunder. Thunder and lightning. This sucks. Tom Brady is now dating Shake. Her name is Irina Shake. She's a supermodel. Gisele Bundchen, who was his supermodel wife of 15 years or whatever, left him. So he went and got himself a new supermodel. Gisele's 45, this girl's 37. Man shot dead in the Bronx. That's a regular Tuesday. I don't even know why that makes it in the paper anymore. It's going to start raining really bad in a second, guys. I'm going to have to cut the show short. 4 men were shot, 1 fatally in the Bronx. I'm not doing that. Predator gynecologist. Listen, if you're a gynecologist, you better toe the line. If I was a gynecologist, I would have my wife right there with a video camera and a lawyer. Ma'am, I am now giving you a mammary growth. You ain't getting me busted. These guys do shady stuff. Not all, but some. Ladies, I already know what you do. I had a guy who gave me a prostate exam, put his thumb in my ass. I didn't like the way he lingered. I didn't like the way he was lingering around it. I mean, I thought it was going to take 30 seconds. It was 2 hours, plus he had drinks. I don't know what was going on. This gynecologist pervert got 20 years. Good. Did you guys see the viral video of the baby got saved in the heat wave? A man, well, the video was a guy smashing the windows out of a car. It's a little 1-year-old baby in the car. It was 120 degrees outside, so inside the car they're saying it could be as high as 180 degrees. Guys, do not leave your pets or your children in the car. I dare you to go park your car in Arizona right now and sit in the parking lot with your windows up. No, I dare you. You can cook cookies. They were cooking cookies on the dashboard. Anyways, this guy actually broke his own. He went into the grocery store, left his baby in the car, but then he locked his keys in the car. Pulse-pounding footage shows the moment a baby was saved from a scorching hot car in Texas earlier this week. As meteorologists warned, the heat was enough just to kill the baby pretty much instantly. Video shows a crowd surrounding a vehicle where a father had accidentally locked his baby inside on a day when it was over 105 degrees. People helped the dad as he smashed the window to the child. First of all, the guy's kind of a moron because he smashes the windshield out. Bro, smash the side window out, you douche. Did you guys see what happened to Twitter? First of all, Elon Musk is not the genius you think he is. I mean, he's smarter than me, barely. He's not smarter than Joe. I'll guarantee you that. You don't know geography like Joe does. Hey, girl. From now on, when I meet a nice girl, I'm going to ask her, listen, do you have rates? I just need to know up front before we start something, do you have rates? Because I'm not interested. Twitter got rid of the blue bird. A little blue bird. That's a Twitter bird. And I go to Twitter yesterday, I have an X. They changed the blue bird to an X. And you got X's on your thing. You just tell her it's Twitter. It's Twitter. That naked porn right there is Twitter. TwitterX.com. Barack Obama, him and his wife, have a chef. Any rich couple like that, most rich couples like that have chefs. Their chef drowned. Now, if this was Hillary, oh my God, Sean Hannity, he probably had a show last night. Did you hear about Barack Obama's chef drowning? Guys, there's more to it than meets the eye. Here he is. Poor guy. He drowned in a tragedy. A personal chef of the Obamas drowned while paddleboarding on a pond outside of the former First Family's Martha Vineyard estate. Tafari Campbell, who previously served as the sous chef in the White House, was paddleboarding. I don't know what happened, but guys, if you're going to paddleboard, please know how to swim. Very sad. Listen, one time I was young, dumb, full of cum. That's what the guy said. Sorry, that was horrible. I take it back. I was 19. Everybody loved old Boogie Bob. I was the man. Had hair down to my ass, a six-pack stomach. I never got a tattoo or an earring, but I should have had a tattoo and an earring. Tattoos were not in vogue back then. And we were at the lake. In one part of the lake above the dam, from my hometown, Lake Berryessa, it's probably about 200 yards to the other side. I told my friends, I'm going to swim across. They go, what? I go, yeah, I'm the man. I can swim, and I can swim. I was a junior lifeguard. I'm going to swim across to the other side. I got about halfway across, and I go, oh my God, I would have died. I don't know what to do. I turned around like a coward. Everybody's out there looking at me. And I swam back. I barely made it back. I've almost drowned 3 or 4 times. I almost drowned in Jamaica. Not because you can't swim, but because you get in a situation that you don't predict. Don't play games in the water. Don't play with loaded guns. Don't play with unloaded guns. If you drown in the kitchen, that would definitely be newsworthy. Absolutely. Okay. I really wish Joe Biden would quit tripping everywhere. At this point, Gerald Ford is like, whoo. Gerald Ford tripped like twice in his whole career. Chevy Chase made a living out of it. Uh-oh, I just felt my first raindrop. Joe Biden trips daily. Really hate to keep seeing pictures of him laying on the ground. Mitt Romney has called on his donors to get rid of Donald Trump. Mitt Romney's fearless. He don't care. Rex Heuermann. This is the piece of shit from Long Island, the killer at Gilco Beach. Investigators uncovered a massive walk-in vault. He had 97 weapons registered. He had another 200 unregistered. The guy was a gun freak. Very lucky that he didn't kill more people. Guys, you want to go on a diet? Not so fast. If you go on a diet, you're risking diabetes. That's just what I'm going to tell all my ladies from now on. No, baby, you want me to get diabetes? I don't know why I'm not getting soaked. Can you hear the thunder? It's rough out here, bro. I've only felt a couple raindrops. But I'll be leaving in a second because I'm telling you, it's coming. Listen, if anybody knows her number, it's just something that's it's a personal matter between me and her lawyers. I did tell you guys about Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, straight out of Queens. Tony Bennett has passed away at the age of 96. Never, ever in his 80 years in the business did you hear a bad word about the guy. Never, ever heard a bad word about the guy. Barbie. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. $160-something million on the first weekend. Not too shabby, Barbie. They're searching for a ship jumper. Guys, if you go on a cruise ship, please limit the drinking and don't take ecstasy, and certainly don't do PCP. I'm not saying he did. I'm saying the guy jumped off a damn cruise ship. A Carnival cruise passenger is missing after he jumped off the ship heading towards Florida. The 30-year-old missing man's relatives told staffers he had vanished Sunday, leaving security personnel to check cameras to track his movements. A clip showed the 30-year-old man jumping off the side of the boat about 95 miles off the coast. Bro. The Carnival Elation vessel had just wrapped up a 4-day trip. A lot of things could have happened. I don't know why he jumped. First of all, you're not jumping off of a rowboat 10 feet in the air, 10 feet over the water. You're jumping off 10 stories. Some of those boats, it's like a jumping off the roof of a mall. I just saw the most horrific story this morning. The head cop in Miami, Rev, I don't know if Rev watches the Miami news. The head officer in Miami, the number one honcho, the main guy, the boss of any police department in Miami, he's the man. Gets no higher than him. They had a sheriff's convention. It's the very first day of the sheriff's convention. He's been on the force 27 years. They can't get any bigger than him unless he goes into politics. He's the boss. Him and his wife got into a fight at the hotel. He threatened her, or the cops came. They said he threatened himself with a gun. The cops came. There was no charges. They found he was no threat to her or anyone else. They got in the car. He drove down the highway with her in the passenger seat. He pulled over on the highway, shot himself in the head. The number one, this is I don't know, it'll be front page in Miami, I'm sure, but this was the biggest police officer in Miami. He lived. He's intensive care. He shot himself. I really got to do something about this beard. I apologize, ladies. Ladies and RJ, I apologize. He shot himself. Love will make you do some crazy stuff. Jealousy, hatred, whatever it was. He actually shot himself in the head with his wife. She called 911. They came and got him. Police officers from all over the state are coming to pay homage at his bedside, or at least trying to. MS-13. This is a gang in New York that doesn't use guns, they use machetes. We're not going to talk about that today. Monster pastor. A pastor. Now I'm a pastor. Rev's a pastor. I'm an ordained minister. An ordained minister means that you can speak to a congregation of at least 2 or more people. I'm speaking to 57, right? This monster pastor was busted in the 1975 murder of an 8-year-old girl. I'm going to assume that this guy turned his life over to God and say, God may forgive you. It says in the Bible, you be forgiven for anything. But the law ain't going to forgive your ass. You can't outrun that. The former pastor was arrested for decades-old cold case murder of an 8-year-old girl in Pennsylvania after he admitted to abducting and killing the child while she was on her way to Bible camp. What a piece of shit. I hope he gets dealt with here and then in the afterlife. Here it is. Florida top cop shoots himself. I figured this would be a huge story. It's a little tiny thing here. Let's see how close I was to getting it correct. A top Florida police official shot himself in the head on the side of the highway Sunday after an argument with his wife, and he remains in critical condition. Tampa cops responded earlier in the day as a disturbance at the hotel involving Miami-Dade police director. He's the #1 honcho, Alfredo Ramirez, who was in town for a Sheriff's Association conference. After responding, officers left the scene of the initial call. He then shot himself in the head on Interstate 75. I really, really, really hate this story. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to put all my stuff away. I got to put my Tammy card away because it can't get wet. I'll get wet for you. That's what I tell all the ladies. I'll get wet for you. And then they say, you're gross. I'm getting a restraining order. Faking. Not taken. She's faking, not taken. This, my friends, is Carly Russell. Carly Russell. I put her on my Instagram. I took her off. Once I started smelling a rat, I took her off. Carly Russell's driving home from work. She calls 911. I just saw a young toddler on the side of the road. Those were her words. A toddler on the side of the road wearing a diaper. And I'm pulling over to see what's up. They were talking to her on 911 when she screamed. And then the cops came to where her car was. They found the phone. They found her wig. They found her purse. She was gone. 2 days later, she showed up at home saying she was abducted. Now, her lawyer says that she won't be talking to the press, but she's really sorry she made it all up. Alabama girls kidnapped. Story is a hoax. By the way, guys, if you donated to the GoFundMe, it says you can kiss it goodbye. More than $63,000 donated to the Crime Stoppers in search for the career Carly Russell will not be refunded. They're like, you ain't getting back nothing. Yeah, but I thought she was missing. She wasn't. Thank you for the $34. By the way, guys, it's raining. Can you see the rain? I can't stop the rain. I can't stand the rain outside my window. It says here that this just in. Kanye West is still a douche. Now, I don't know why they put that in the paper. It just seems a little... Snoop Dogg has come out with his own ice cream. And he has his own weed company. He says now he'll get you the weed and the munchie. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Guys, I'm going to do three birthdays today. Leo. The whole wide world could be against you now, and it would not bother you a bit. You are in one of those moods where you take great delight in doing the opposite of what others say you should do. Why? Simply because you can. Leo sound like they're getting spicy today. Where's Kathy? Hey, what's poppin', man? How are you? Good to see you. Aquarius. I'm just picking three at random. Aquarius, do whatever you can to avoid negative people today. Good luck on that. And if you cannot avoid them, at least erect a mental and emotional wall around yourself to keep... That sounds like they're talking about a penis. I don't know why they would tell you to get an erection for no reason. That's a little... I take great umbrage. As soon as I find out what umbrage is, I'm going to take umbrage at that. It's like pitch black out here, bro. I'm reading like this. And then let's do Aries. The more other people doubt your abilities, the more of an effort you will make to prove you have what it takes. Just be careful you are not being set up to do their work for them as well as your own. Some people can be rather sketchy. Guys, that's all she wrote. You think Walter Cronkite would sit out here in the rain for free? What are you, high? Sorry. I get a little emotional. And the last thing I want to say to you, this is really important because I care about you. And I want you guys to take what I say face value. Because everything I say right now is my philosophy of life and what I think can make you have a great day. First thing you're going to want to do is and then, listen, this is important. Go to the back, blow job. Also, not the bar. Baklava. Jurisprudence. That's a big word, jurisprudence. I'm going to start incorporating big words into all my newscasts. I endeavor to incorporate jurisprudence into my litigation. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Oh, Tom Swimmer's in the house. What's poppin'? Write this down, Tammy. It's really important. All right. Guys, we're almost at 1,500 subs. I went from 8,000. It took me, I don't know, 12 years to get to 8,000. I tore the channel apart with the help of Rev. We're at 1,500 in a few months. 1,500. I want to thank everyone for all your help. I hope that you're enjoying the channel. I really appreciate you guys. It's raining. In a few minutes, I'm going to have erect nipples. Let's stick around for that. RJ's not going nowhere. Kyle Williams and RJ, they ain't going nowhere. That's a fact. All right. I really appreciate you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I ask you, as always, please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself. By the way, I'm going to be probably, I don't know, I told them not to post it. Some kid at the store over here, I had no idea. None. Kid at the store from England, I think it was England, he was Europe somewhere, and he was trying to buy some items. His card was rejected 2 or 3 times. I'm in line like, oh, come on, bro. And then it just got rejected. And he was like, the way he was so dejected and sad, the guy goes, my friend, not working. He goes, okay, I'll leave. So he walked out of the store. I yelled at him, I go, hold on. He turned around, I said, get what you want. Of course, I'm gonna buy this kid stuff for $8 or something. So I get the guy his stuff. He was in shock. Guys, pay it forward. Do something nice. Someone does something nice for you. Anyways, they took the video at the bodega and they ran it online. They asked my permission to sign a waiver. I said no. I don't want my good deeds on the line like that. But you're very good. There's a very good chance you're going to see me looking all scruffy and dirty, buying some stranger stuff. I told them not to. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to you later. Please be kind and loving to each other. If someone gets declined at a store, help them out if you can. God bless you. I need a damn umbrella. What the hell's going on here? I can't stand the rain.